Good morning, all you beautiful people. How are we all doing on this fine Friday? It is weekend. So guys, Cape Town, South Africa. Today is the 7th of April, and I'll tell you what, where I'm driving right now for the last 4 days, I've actually been driving around because traffic has been standing absolutely 100% still. This expected protest happening today. It seems like 63% of companies in Cape Town has gone ahead and given their staff the day to go ahead and protest for their rights against the Zuma cabinet reshuffle. So it looks like everyone is behind this, and you know, Zuma is just not good for anyone's business. Okay, here I'm running into some traffic now. I would call this about maybe 5 kilometers of traffic that I normally deviate from, driving around the back, right around the other side. But we're not standing still, we're still going. So from where I'm sitting, I've left exactly the same time, and I think I'm actually doing about 20 minutes better than I would normally do. So from a traffic stance, less people on the road, but as this day goes on, I'll do some updates. I don't know if I'm going to manage to upload as the day progresses, but I will do my best, as I'm still in class today. Last day of ground school on the bright side of things. Yeah, last day of ground school in Cape Town. Finishing up with the human factor on the RPL, the remote pilot's license. And if you're considering doing this, it definitely will, you know, broaden your horizons so much. You can now start flying towards your pilot's license for a real plane, manned aviation. So yeah, guys, that's me for today. I will be covering the protests as well as completing my ground school. I'll check in with you in a little bit. Let's see what happens. Traffic is flowing. No news about violence just yet, but this is South Africa. There is no guarantees with these kinds of things, so let's see what happens, guys. My brother was playing a gig at Aces of Spades last night, and there was a bomb threat already, so they had to evacuate the bar where they were playing. Aces of Spades is Cape Town's most favorite bar. It's got horrendous acoustics, but it's a cool little bar. Then also, I believe in Stellenbosch, the Nielsen Student Center also had a bomb threat yesterday. So I believe we are in for a day full of excitement. Lots of ANC factions have said that they will violently retaliate against peaceful marches, because I don't know, for some reason they think the ANC is great. They must be paid or something, but the ANC has since distanced themselves. I don't know, none of this makes sense. I mean, if you have any kind of rationality in your being, you would know that this is not a cause to fight for. The ANC used to be a great party. It is not the ANC of yesteryear. The new ANC is Jacob Zuma's ANC. It's been hijacked, and it's a sham and a shame at the same instance. So yeah, guys, hitting a little bit of traffic now, but I'm sure this news just in. There is 5 marches happening around Cape Town, 1 in Cape Town CBD, then there are 4 smaller ones. It sounds like they're all marching under not a hashtag, but the name Voices to Save South Africa. So if you guys want to check out more, maybe use that phrase or hashtag it. I'm sure there'll be lots of news on this hashtag. So traffic, yeah, has greatly been reduced for today. It sounds like these marches are going to be happening from around 12, so I suppose a lot of people are sleeping in, skipping the morning commute and the headache of the everyday battle of traffic. Pravin Gordhan, clever guy, but one thing he did before he left us is he raised taxes. So yeah, Zuma basically used him to get more income and then just kicked him to the curb, which I can't say is surprising, considering what Zuma has already pulled off and what he has gotten away with. At this point, I'm about 25 minutes earlier than I normally am. I knew that this was kind of going to happen, but there is always the off chance that, you know, if you don't leave at the same time you always leave, the traffic that day would just be a hell of a lot worse. So yeah, being professional and knowing how crazy things can get from being in the film industry for a couple of years, when things get late, I always leave on time, and in fact I always leave 2 hours ahead of schedule, because just I don't want to be in a rush. So now I'm just gonna tuck into a good old farm style breakfast. Yeah guys, so that is the news at 7. 5 marches happening starting at 12. These 5 marches actually have permissions. The police will closely monitor these marches to see what is actually happening and how these progress. So let's hope that they will be peaceful. Yeah, I'll check in with you in a bit.